Well, hello, Polk County Republicans. It hasn't been since about 1911 that Polk County's been represented in the U.S. Senate by someone from Polk County. And as a former and hopefully future delegate from Polk County, I'm asking for your vote. You see, when I was a senior at Ankeny High School in 1988, I went to my first Republican caucus. Got extra credit just for attending, but that wasn't enough. I got elected as a county delegate to the county convention. And 2 years ago, did the same thing. Went to my caucus and got elected. I'm one of you. I've sat in your chair more than I've been up here as a candidate. My name's Matt Whitaker. I'm running for the U.S. Senate. And I'm running on a platform of freedom and liberty. See, I'm not a career politician. I'm a small business owner. I've created jobs in Iowa, not in skyscrapers, but in single-story buildings with metal roofs. I went to the University of Iowa. Some of you may know that. Played a little football for Coach Hayden Fry. And was an academic All-American and played on the last Rose Bowl team. But the most important thing that happened to me at the University of Iowa is I met my wife, Marcy. And we've been married for 20 years and have 3 kids. And it's the next generation. It's the next generation, like my kids, Calvin, Allison, and Lincoln, and your kids, and your grandkids, that this election in Iowa for the United States Senate is about. I served as the United States Attorney for the Southern District of Iowa, which you're sitting in right now. But the best title I'll ever have is as a father and as a husband. Ronald Reagan says it best. Ronald Reagan said, "It is as true as a law of physics that as government expands, freedom must and does recede." And right now, our freedom is under assault from an ever-growing federal government. We need freedom from Obamacare, a regulation and tax structure that is crushing small businesses. A statute that is taking away your freedom to keep your doctor, freedom to keep your plan, and your freedom to choose the coverage that you want. I was talking to a farming couple up in northwest Iowa, well into their 60s, well beyond having children. And they're required to have maternity care in their health care. And their prices went up. I talked to a small business owner here in Ankeny who saw their insurance premiums go up $8,000. They had to lay off an employee. That's job-killing legislation. It's what I will stand up against every day in the United States Senate. Economic freedom is also receding. As a former football player, I understand rankings. And when the United States of America is 12th in the world for economic freedom, something is wrong. We have a federal government that issues a new regulation every 3 hours. A federal government that continues to regulate industries and reach deeper and deeper into our economies and small businesses. You want to know why the economy is limping along and why we are not in full recovery yet? Look at the policies and the regulations coming out of Washington, D.C. A government that takes money from you out of your pockets, sends it to Washington, D.C., builds a cathedral to bureaucracy, and then returns cents on the dollar and makes you beg for it with strings attached. That is not a system that works. It's not the America I grew up in, and it's not the America when I'm your United States Senator that I will fight for every day. We also have some challenges right now in religious freedom. Religious freedom is under assault, and we need to fight for our First Amendment rights, our Second Amendment rights, and Fourth Amendment rights also matter. We should fight for them too. So I know I'm out of time. I thank you all for being here. I'm on to Marshall County with 7 more on the way. I appreciate all of those in the room that are supporting me. I'm asking for your vote June 3rd, and God bless America. Thank you.